you're around a narcissistic individual for long enough, you often believe you're going crazy, that you've misplaced your sanity somewhere, because narcissistic individuals have a knack for making you question yourself and question your sanity, believing that you're the issue. So you don't speak out to people because you think you're the one with the problem and that you need to resolve your own issues, when the problem is the narcissistic individual making you feel that way, even though you don't realise it. There's lots of ways, lots of tactics narcissists use to literally drive you around the bend, to drive you crazy. They will use those constant contradictions. Narcissistic individuals are great at saying one thing and doing something completely else, completely different. We're all capable of saying one thing and something coming up and doing something different now and again. With a narcissist, it's a repeat pattern of behaviour. It's who they are. They leave you confused and second guessing yourself. And if they say one thing and then do another, and you call them out on this, they just turn around with, I never said that. And it's incredibly frustrating, because even if you can remember full well they said it, trying to get them to admit it is impossible, because they just gaslight your reality. They just twist your memories and perceptions to suit themselves. They make you doubt the very things that you know to be true. Even if you have facts and evidence, even if you have screenshots, narcissists find a way to justify their behaviour, or to manipulate the situation to make it appear like it's not what it looks like. You're misunderstanding things. And if they're not getting what they want from you, if you're not shutting up and being passive, they fall silent on you. They suddenly ignore you. They can ignore you out of the blue just because they feel like it. Because you dared to say no to them. You dared to try and help them with something, and they wanted you to believe that they already knew how to do everything. Them suddenly ignoring you creates that anxiety, that guilt, and that constant worry, questioning what you've done wrong. That with their unpredictable mood swings. Now, everyone is capable of having mood swings. Genuine people can sort of say, I'm just feeling this today. Not in the mood today. Sorry, I can't today. Narcissistic individuals, one moment you're living the high life, the next it's explosive. It keeps you walking on eggshells around them, scared to set them off. That with their excessive control, they find ways to dictate your choices, subtly manipulating your decisions to suit their needs. Now they can alter how you dress by just making those subtle remarks, or they can go all out and buy you a whole new wardrobe, make you feel guilty if you don't wear it. They can sabotage your efforts to quit things or to eat healthy. You let a narcissist know that you're trying to change your lifestyle for a healthier one, but put blockades on constantly. You want to hit the gym, you're not going to have the transport to get there. You're not going to have the finances to get there. They will find a way to stop you. They will sulk. They will create an argument so you don't feel like you're in the mood anymore. They will hide your car keys. They know you're on a diet, they'll bake you a cake. And then they'll get offended when you don't eat that cake that they've made you. And if you do eat that cake, they'll remind you forevermore that that's why you're fat, because you can't stop eating cake. You can't win with them. And then there's the narcissist triangulation. They pit you against others. They create jealousy and rivalry and confusion. They compare you to others constantly, to the point where you find yourself comparing yourself to others, wondering what's wrong with you as a person, rather than what's wrong with the very person who's triangulating you. And then there's the narcissist's false promises and empty words. They say exactly what you want to hear, but they don't follow through. They give you just enough hope to hang on to absolute nothing. They want to keep you hooked. They want to keep you frustrated. Narcissists want to keep you dependent on them. They want to make you dependent on them, so you become codependent around them. Because they don't want to be hunting for new supply until you've dried up. They want to wait for the new supply to find how amazing they are. Narcissists will use false promises and empty words to sell you an illusion of something that was never meant to be. And then they will justify why it's not happened yet. Next year when I get that promotion. Oh, you took that the wrong way. No, I never said that. They justify it to avoid it. These behaviours are not accidental. They're designed to destabilise you, to get you to question who you are as a person, to get you to believe that you don't even deserve any better than them, as they will repeatedly tell you that you'll never find anyone like them. It's about recognising the patterns of behaviours and then finding a safe way out of the situation. Because no good comes of being in a narcissistic relationship. Once you're out of the relationship, you can begin to work on yourself, and then good things can start happening for you again. If anyone has any thoughts on this video or any behaviours you notice a narcissist use to drive you crazy, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of one-to-one slots available also. If you're looking for further reading, there is several books on Amazon, how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, such as narcissistic individuals, a Narcissists Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain, healing from narcissistic abuse, a guided journal for recovery and empowerment, and the novel Behind the Mask, The Rise of a Narcissist. If anyone would like to take a look at those, they are all available on Amazon. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.